Hi, this is Micornus, Phokane, the leader and the founder of Church Governance Solutions. I want to deal with what defines a mature church leader. What defines a mature church leader? I want to emphasize the fact that we have appointed many leaders in churches, and particularly in Pentecostal churches, whereby some of the leaders are not matured at all. And we know for sure that we realize when things are going on and the ministry is running, that things are just not in place because some of the leaders are not matured at all. I want to put some markers today, and I want to speak about some signs of maturity of a leader in a church that will actually assist you to know that this person is matured, and you'll be able to appoint people into leadership. Because one downfall of ministries is particularly wrong choice of leaders in our churches, and particularly in Pentecostal churches, whereby we have appointed people, some of them because they are our friends, some of them are our friends' friends, some of them are actually our relatives, people that are our uncles and nephews and nieces and brothers in the ministry. And we have appointed our wives, we have appointed our sons and daughters, sometimes not necessarily that they're matured, not necessarily that they know how to run a ministry, but because of relations. And I want to speak about that today, that we need matured leaders. But some of us, we cannot appoint matured leaders because we don't even know what it means when we speak about the matured leaders. And that is why I want to just embark on this topic just for a moment. And I hope that we'll learn out of this and it will help us quite a bit. Now, the first thing that we see in somebody that we call matured leader in the church is the ability to accommodate even those members that plot against you, like Jesus accommodating Judas Iscariot. Now, when you look at Jesus accommodating Judas Iscariot, it's not that Jesus didn't know that Judas is planning against him. It's not that he didn't know that Judas is actually betraying him and is going to betray him. And that is why he spoke about that. He knew in advance, but yet he accommodated Judas and been able to work with him for quite a while. Now, a leader in church, you should be able to work with different types of people, different types of characters and personalities, different types of people's approaches and levels of maturity as well that are different. And that is the reason why a sign that you're matured is when you are able to work with each and every individual, despite of their background, despite of their intentions, despite of what they've plotted against you or what they've done against you or not. Because we're not deciding on the type of people that we lead. Remember that we have a vast majority of people that are coming from different backgrounds. We're having people that are also not on the same spiritual level. So you're not going to have all the angels in your church. You're going to have people that will betray you. You're going to have people that are actually plotting against you. Now, if you are able to accommodate those, you are able to work with those, you are able to have those in your church and not chase them out, then we start talking about maturity. And that is very key, because we need to identify leaders that are tolerant right now. Because most of the time we are quick to judge, we are quick to expel people, but we don't we don't know that God is tolerant about people. God is able to tolerate people as Jesus tolerated Judas Iscariot, and he dealt with him, or he worked with him for quite a long time without actually embarrassing him. And this is very important that we emphasize that. And I'm speaking about this because I know that some of us are not able actually to tolerate other types of members in our churches, especially those that plot or gossip against us. And I'm sure you would know that there are those in your church. Now, secondly, ability to listen to opinions of others, because there are those ministers or leaders that are not able to listen to opinions of others. You are a know-it-all man, you are a jack of all trades and a master of none. Everything that you do is your own opinion, and you trust only your own opinion, nobody's opinion again. And that's something that is detrimental in ministries, delaying ministries quite a bit. And I want to emphasize that when you are matured, you'll be able to open up to listen to other people as well. You'll be able to open up to understand when other people talk something, because you know that you can learn from anybody. Whether somebody's a child or an adult, we can learn from virtually anybody. Now, I'm emphasizing this because a sign of maturity is ability to listen and hear out other people as they speak. Ability to listen to other people's opinions. Whether you're going to apply those opinions or not, that is immaterial. But we're speaking about ability to listen to them anyway. Then you will decide based on the rational plans whether you're going to take that opinion or not. But the fact is, you need to listen to other people's opinions. That's very important. Now, ability to remain calm even when there are false accusations about you. There are times where, as a leader, you'll be falsely accused. People are going to gossip behind your back, stab you at the back, whereby people are going to plan against you and speak evil about you. There are people that are going to create scandals that are not existing about you. But are you able to forgive those? And that's a test of maturity. Are you able to tolerate those? That's a test of maturity. So this is very important. Ability to remain calm, even when we know that there are people that are accusing you falsely. You don't run around and start asking people, and why are you gossiping about me? You don't start causing turmoils and conflicts by running into people because you heard that they were speaking about you. We don't do that. Now, as a matured leader, you're going to remain calm. You're going to ignore some of the things that you heard from other people. You're going to be able to remain calm and do things just because they're supposed to be done in a proper manner. You're not going to be confrontational unnecessarily. That's a leader. And we speak about a matured leader here, and that's very important for those. And I want to emphasize that as a leader, you need to be tolerant and remain calm, because people will talk about you anyway. Because remember, you are on the pedestal, you are on the platform. You are the popular one, you are the one known much more. You are the celebrity of the house. So therefore, people will speak about you. And therefore, you cannot avoid the fact that people are going to speak about you. But therefore, you need to remain calm even in the midst of that. But I want to also emphasize that you never follow up rumors against you. Because when you follow up rumors, sometimes you're opening actually a can of worms. And that is why most of the rumors that have been followed, they've actually ended up very ugly. They're actually leading to embarrassment of scandals. Some of the things that other people didn't know, you're opening a tap for those. You are opening a tap for criticism, even in areas that were not related to this particular issue. So don't follow up on rumors as a matured leader. So matured leaders don't follow up on rumors. And that's very, very important that we emphasize that. A matured leader will have ability to work with other leaders who have own vision. Who have got own visions as well, and submit under their visions. So we're talking about you are a matured leader. You are having other leaders that are having their own visions, but they're sitting under you. They're sitting under your church. Are you threatened? Are you able to deal with those? Not many leaders can, because there are many leaders that are threatened by the very same members of their own churches. And I want to emphasize that when you are matured, you'll be able to work with people that are having their own visions. And you will be able to help them out. You'll be able to extend your hand to assist them where they need your assistance. And in case you are threatened by them, so that is showing a sign of immaturity, because matured leaders will actually not be threatened by other people's visions and callings. They would actually be there to support those people and also to mentor them where they need mentorship. That's very important, that we become matured leaders and also allow other people to submit freely under our visions or under our ministries. Now, ability to remain positive even when things look to be crumbling before your face. And I'm sure you would know exactly what I'm talking about, some of you, that there are things that are happening while we are actually in the ministry, and some things are crumbling, some things are feeling like they're falling off the radar and so on. I want to emphasize that it's very important to remain calm, because as a leader, you are the driver, you are the captain of the ship. And if the captain is panicking, if the captain is not calm enough, You are scaring the members that are in the ship. You are scaring the people that are with you. You are scaring the people that are supporting you. Therefore, you are actually bringing fear to them. And that's very, very key, that you remain calm as a leader. And that shows maturity in leadership, when you see somebody who remains calm and even when things look like they're crumbling. Instilling positive attitude and inspiring others in the midst of trouble. There are times when there are real trouble in the house. There are trouble in the ministry. There are trouble in the church. And maybe also issues that are happening in the church that might be very scary for the people. And you don't scare them, but you rise up to support them and make sure that you remain calm, as I've said earlier, but also make sure that you inspire positivity in people, because when you bring negativity upon people while you are a leader, you are actually killing them. And that's very key, that we emphasize the fact that you need to instill positivity in them and inspire them for them to rise up and follow you. Ability to keep high level of confidentiality as well when entrusted with other people's personal matters. I want to emphasize that you need to keep confidential matters confidential, and make sure that you are not spreading news. You are not somebody who spread gossips in the very same ministry where you are leading. So please make sure that you are confidential and you keep matters confidential as well. Very, very key that we do that, and that shows a matured leader, definitely. Ability to focus on vision at hand in the midst of many distractions. And there are times when there are a lot of disturbances, a lot of distractions, a lot of things that are actually disturbing, but you are able to keep calm, you are able to focus, you are able to drive everybody to focus, you are able to encourage people to keep focusing, you are able to stick to the pathway, and therefore everybody can remain focused because you're leading them to focus. Very, very important, and I want to emphasize that as I check out right now. But before I check out, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I want you to also like our Facebook page, Micornus Phokane, and Church Governance Solutions. And as you like those pages, please, I want to urge you that you also click the notification button so that you can be notified of any video that we post, so that you can be able to follow us, learn out of that, and we know that you will enjoy and your church shall be progressive. May the good Lord bless you and allow us to check out right now and say, may the God bless you, and cheers for now.